Hello everyone. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this really fast, super easy, and adorable quilt. Okay, all you need is some 10-inch squares, some 2.5-inch strips, and your border. That's it. You ready? Let's get started. Okay, so the items you're going to need today to make today's quilt is we're going to use some 10-inch layer cake squares. We're going to use 2.5-inch jelly roll strips for our sashing. We're going to need our rotary cutter. We're going to need an 8.5-inch square ruler. We're going to need 2.5-inch border, 4.5-inch border, and our other ruler for cutting 5 inches on these 10-inch squares. Okay, and our cutting mat, of course. So let's get started. Okay, so to make our block is really simple. We're going to take our 10-inch square and we're going to cut it in half and make it 5 by 10 inches. Okay, then we're going to take each one individually and sew 2.5-inch strip on both sides like that. And then we're going to take our 8.5-inch ruler. We're going to put it on and we're going to square it up. Okay, so we've taken our 5 by 10-inch rectangle, sewed two 2.5-inch wide jelly strips to the sides. Okay, so this is how it looks now. Now we're going to take an 8.5-inch square and we are going to square this up to 8.5 inches. Okay, so I'm going to put my seam right here on the 2-inch mark of my 8.5-inch square. Okay, so there we go. So now I have 2 inches of white on each side of my colored strip. So now I'm going to trim it up. Okay. So now we have an 8.5-inch square. Okay. So we're going to make a bunch of these squares and then I'm going to show you on the design board how we put them together. Okay, so the next step is we'll take 4 blocks. Okay, and we will turn them the opposite direction. So this one goes across, this one will go up and down. This one goes up and down, this one will go across, okay? So we can make a block like that. Okay, so here's our block right here. Putting it on the design board. So this block measures 16.5 inches, okay? Okay, so I have all of my blocks laid out on the design wall. Okay, so I have my quilt all sewn together, all my blocks, all my rows, everything sewn together. So now I cut a 2.5-inch strip of red fabric. It's super cute. You can see it. And I'm going to put this red border all the way around my quilt right now, okay? So let me do that next. Okay, everyone, so we're finished making our quilt. It came out 52 inches by 67 inches. I used 17 10-inch squares. I used 2.5-inch jelly roll strips for the sashing. We trimmed our blocks down to 8.5 inches. Okay, and then my red border is 2.5 inches wide, and then the blue outside border is 4.5 inches wide.
Like and subscribe to Grandma's channel. Like and subscribe to Grandma's